Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, it's me again. Okay, so now let's continue with the second meetings of our what is it materials, yeah, with the advanced speaking skills subject, and we already touched the second meeting of our topic today. All right then. So now I will explain about understanding pronunciations. Yeah. I do believe that I already talked about that. Understanding pronunciation in the first meeting and how it's important and how it's influence your speaking skills. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so before we go to the materials, so it's better for me to, what is it, explain to you about the lesson objective that we will going to, what is it, phase founds today is about. Students are able to identify and apply correct intonations and pronunciation when speaking. So this is the learning objective of our today's materials about understanding pronunciations. All right then, so let's moving on to the next, everyone. Okay, so we're basically in pronunciations. There's so many things that you have to learn about that, about what is it? Take a deep dig down on the pronunciations. Yeah, there's so many things that you have to learn about. I mean, the important things, the important things of the pronunciations. For the first one, we can talk about the phonemes. Yeah, phonemes. Okay, what is phonemes, everyone? What is phonemes? Have you, what is it, heard about that before? Phonemes that comes to your minds. Oh, what is phonemes? Oh, okay. Is it a symbols? Or is it what? Okay, let's try to find out. Phonemes are the smallest units of sound in the speech, yeah, crucial for understanding pronunciations and communication in any languages. Okay, phonemes, everyone. This is the smallest unit of sounds. Okay, whether is it in English, in Bahasa, or maybe in other languages, phonemes is always exists because this is to talk about languages. This is talk about the pronunciations. Okay, all right, then let's go to the next. Okay, the next one here is about syllable. Yeah, syllable. What is syllable, everyone? Have you heard about that before? What is syllables? Okay, maybe you already know because I already, put some explanation about syllables here. And as you can see, syllables are the building's block of words, providing the rhythm in the language. So each syllables typically contains a vowel sound, creating a flow in a speech. What is that? Oh my God, I'm really confused about that, Miss. Please explain the details. All right then. So wait a minute. Okay, so let's just jump to the examples of syllables, everyone. So if you see here, the example is down below. Oh, for the example, the word peach. Peach. One syllables. One clap. Peach. 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 Okay, get it? And for the second examples, apple. Apple. Two syllables. Means two claps. Apple. Apple. Okay. Apple. This is two syllables. Banana. Banana. Three syllables. Three claps. Banana. Like that. So what about the last one? Watermelon. Watermelon. Okay, this is four syllables. Means four claps. Okay, so that's called as syllables, everyone. For example, watch. This is one syllable. PowerPoint, PowerPoint. This is four syllables. Okay, so that's called as syllables. Got it, everyone? Okay. All right then. So let's moving on to the next, yeah? Okay, so after syllables, we're going to talk about word stress. Okay. Word stress, yeah. Word stress significantly impact meaning, okay, as it's help distinguish between word record, this is a noun, yeah, and a record as a verb. So correct stress is essential for clear communications. Okay. All right then. Just go to the example. Just jump to the examples here. Examples of the word with the stress on the first syllables. Okay, so the first example here is for I mean the word with the stress on the first syllables. For example, number one, happy, happy, happy. So you put the stress on the first syllables. Yeah, we already talk about syllables. Happy, apples, watch, that's a syllables. And the word stress here, this is the example of the words that put the stress on the first syllables. Happy, happy. Put the stress on the first syllables. Happy, not happy, not happy, happy. No, but happy, like that. Okay. So for the second example here is baseball, 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 not baseball, baseball. No, it's baseball. Okay. The third one here is hybrid, hybrid, hybrid. Get that. And the next one is mountain, mountain, mountain. Not maintain, maintain. No, it will make a difference meanings of the words. Okay. So the second one here is the example of the word with a stress on the second syllables. Examples of words with stress on the second syllables. What is that? Let's find out. For the first one, obeyed, obeyed, yeah, obeyed, obeyed, reside, reside, not that one, reside, reside, decision, decision, decisions, like that. Prolific, 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 prolific. Get this. So that's the example of the word stress. Okay, I want you to, oh, okay, I want you to, what is it? Practice about what is it, the examples of word stress. And everyone, before you do that, you have to pay attention to the word stress. If you put it in the wrong place, sometimes the meaning is different. Okay, so yeah, that's also important for you to what is it, to know about the word stress. Word stress. Okay, for the first one, I want you to practice by yourself. Conflict. Conflict. So this is a noun, yeah? Conflict. If you put the stress on the first syllables, means it is a noun, yeah? Conflict. Conflict. It's different with the second one, with the meaning is a verb, okay? For example, config, 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 config. Give it. It's different with config, config with config, config. Get the okay. So I want you to what is it? Practice by yourself. Yeah, practice, practice, and practice. Okay. Pay attention. Once again, if you put it in a wrong place, sometimes the meaning is different. Okay, got it, everyone. So now let's move on to the next. Okay, so the next one is about the sentence stress. Yeah, sentence stress. Okay, before we talk about the word stress, means we just learn about how to put the stress on the first or the second syllables or the third syllables. Well, now we're talking about a wide range of the stress. Sentence stress. Yeah. Sentence stress emphasize important words, helping convey meanings. For example, I didn't say he stole my money. So stress changed the implied message. Okay. So if you put the stress on didn't and stole, it will be like this. I didn't say he stole my money. I didn't say he stole my money. Means you put the stress on the didn't and stole. Okay. Let's find the differences between I didn't say he stole my money. I didn't say he stole my money. Means you put the stress on he and stole. Yeah. Stress changes the implied message. Okay, got it, everyone. So I want you to open your phones, maybe, or maybe if you have a books like English books, I want you to find like a story, maybe only one paragraph. They try to put a sentence's stress on it. Yeah, try to learn, try to practice more about the sentences there. I want you to go to the Google, or maybe if you have a book, yeah, an English book, then you can find it. Maybe only one paragraph, and then try to think about the sentence stress in the paragraph. Okay, we will see on the class about this, and I want you to do this, and I'll see whether you put right stress on a sentence or not. Okay. Okay, so now let's moving on to, all right then, connecting sounds. Connecting sounds. We already done with the stress, or maybe the sentence and also the word sentences. And we're going to continue with the connecting sound. Connecting sounds. They are linking, elisions, and assimilations. So these three are essential for fluent speech, everyone. Yeah, they help a sort natural flow and enhance the communications by connecting sounds in everyday conversations. What is that, Liz? Okay, let's talk about the example of connecting word here. Okay, intonation patterns. Yeah, this is the melody of language and its impact on communications. There are three kinds of intonations. The first one is falling intonations, rising intonations, and full rise intonations. Yeah, based on the names. Based on the names. Yeah, falling intonation means you have to emphasize on one syllables in the word. Falling. For example, present, 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 falling intonations, falling intonation. We will talk about this later on after the slides. Yeah, more example about falling intonation, rising, also for rise intonations. Okay, now let's go to the falling intonations. Okay, falling intonation, everyone. Falling intonation convey finality in statement or comments, giving a sense of a conclusion. So, for example, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Falling intonations. You put the intonation down on the words done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Falling intonations. Yeah. Don't say it, I'm done. I'm done. No. Falling intonations. I'm done. I'm done. Okay. Or maybe the second example here, close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Falling intonation. Close the door like that. Okay, I want you to practice more about this one. Try to practice. Three, two, one. Okay, thank you. Maybe next, rising intonation. So rising intonation here is often indicates our sentently or a questions. So for example, yeah, you're going. So this is the example. You found the differences, right? You're going between I'm done, close the door. With you're going. Okay. So this is basically indicates uncertainty or questions. Yeah. Are you going? You're going. Yeah. So this suggests the speaker to unsure about the listener's plan. Rising intonations. I want you to practice more about rising intonations too. Okay? Three. All right then. Practice more about this. Yeah. Okay, so now let's moving on to the next. Okay, this is full rise intonations. Yeah, before we only talk about the falling, and then we'll talk about the rise intonations. But this one is talking about mixing together, full and rise. Yeah, means you mix it together. You mix it up together. Okay. So the full voice intonation is used to express contrast. And for instance, I want tea, but I got a coffee. So that's the example. I want tea, but I got coffee. Yeah, that means the full intonations here is on the words tea. And for the rise, intonation is in the words coffee. Okay, I want tea. Well, but I got coffee. Rice. Okay, so this is full rice intonations. I want tea, but I got coffee. Okay, got it, everyone? Yeah. So this is highlights the difference between the expectations of people. Okay, so this is about the full rise intonations. Okay, then. Well, I think this is the end of our, or maybe for my presentations. Yeah, this is the short biography of me. If you have any questions, don't be shy. Just put it down, or maybe write it down in the comments below, or maybe if you want to contact me by emails, I'll open. Yeah, I'll open for the discussion, everyone. Okay, so thank you so much for the what is it, participation, for watching this video, and see you on the next video. Bye bye, everyone.